Hello, today we're going to take you through a video demonstration of the Tevalis electronic point of sale application and our booking partner Resdiary's online booking management software. As you can see, we are now in the Resdiary online booking management software, and we can now go through the process of making a booking that can then later be pulled through into the Tevalis Epos application. We're going to make a booking for today for late dinner for 2 people. If we click search, this will show us the availability for today, and we're going to make a booking for 10:30. We can now do a quick search for a previous booker, and we'll select James Humble, of which we also can see some customer notes on this booker. He likes the Malbec and prefers to sit next to the fire. We can also search his history, which is important because this history is pulled through once again from the Tevalis point of sale application based on his dining habits and spend history. This allows us to build up a more rounded profile of the actual booker. You can see here now James Humble's been pulled through into the diary, and we can now go back to the Tevalis point of sale application, and we should be able to visually see this booker within the Tevalis booking management software and move over to the Tevalis point of sale software. As you can now see, we have down the left hand side a series of functions within Tevalis. One of these functions is clearly marked diary booking, which we'll then select, and it's now talking actively to that live booking calendar we saw before. Straight away in here I can see James Humble booked for today at 10:30, 2 covers. If I press on the information button, this now draws through further information that we populated during the booking, including the customer comments. This allows waiters and service staff to now tailor their service towards this individual. We then open them up onto the allocated table, and from there we also select the number of covers. We can now see within the floor plan that James Humble has been allocated. We can then process a series of food and beverage items, of which will then go back to the Resdiary system, and this will then show us that this individual has arrived, and there will be a spend amount to be populated within the diary system. We are now back within the diary booking management software, and we can clearly see James Humble now has changed status. He's gone green, which means he's arrived, and he's been booked in here at 10 to 10. This phase of the demonstration, we are now going to go through the different statuses of the table, which is all being driven through the Tevalis point of sale application, and we'll be going through mains, the bills printed, and table closed. As you can now see, we are back inside the Tevalis point of sale application. I'm going to reopen this table at James Humble, and I'm going to notify both the diary and also the kitchen to send the mains away. This allows the waiter or maitre d' to see the status both through Tevalis and through Resdiary. As we now fire back into Resdiary, we can see here clearly that the status symbol has changed to a 2-plate symbol, which represents in Resdiary that the booker and table are on main course. As we are now back in the Tevalis system, we are now going to present the bill to the customer, and to do this we need to print the bill. This will not only change the status in Tevalis' floor plan to red, which symbolises that we are now waiting for payment, it will also send through a signal into the online Resdiary booking management system and change the status of that booking to bill. As we now jump back to the Resdiary system and I look at James Humble's booking profile, I can now see that the status has changed from mains, represented by 2 plates, that is now changed to the bill status. We are now going to follow through this process and close the table via the Tevalis point of sale application. We are now within the point of sale application, and we are going to close this bill by selecting one of the tender types to cash this bill off. We'll select Visa payment, the total amount of £141.50, and then finalise that by clicking OK. That has now closed the table within Tevalis and would have closed the table within Resdiary. As we move back over to Resdiary, we can now see once again against the booking profile that the actual status has changed. This is represented by a colour change of grey, and this is also represented along the left of the symbol, which is represented by closed. This is now also sent through the spend amount based on the booking against the booker's profile, and this allows for a more seamless communication between the POS application and the online Resdiary booking management software. Thank you for watching this online video demonstration, and for more information visit www.tevalis.com and resdiary.com.